I will share the sound on the next. Well, let me get that ready for the next time and be ready on that. Hey, where'd you go? I lost everybody. Are you still there?
Oh,
We're here.
we're here.
Okay, welcome to the Fuster Cluck, everybody. I like to say that because it sounds dirty, but it's backwards. Hi, welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Everything will take longer edition because this is the show in almost 300 that Steve Goody will not be here. Can you believe that, everybody? I can't believe it. After 5 years, Steve has decided that 3 a.m. was not going to be the thing as he lounges in his palatial Edinburgh estate, surrounded by concubines and haggis residue. It's all on his belly, just like Trump on South Park, everybody. But he did kindly send a top 10 list and some songs, and I'm going to try to figure out how to play them, if that's okay. You may also know that I have never run the credits. We already have seen how that works so far. And a little secret, Steve is pretty sure I'm incapable of doing so. I think he's but luckily Steve, I think, is turning 60. Can anybody verify that? You know how old Steve is? He has finally said, screw it, I'm gonna sleep. So have a good rest, Steve, and we will welcome our stars, Patty Vasquez, as always. Yay, Patty. And our amazing guest, comedian, and pretty much a team member at this point, right? Carla Ulbrich. We should give her a bigger share. The problem is no one gets a bigger share. So that's the problem there. And of course, musical genius. And the reason that some people have had a 7-second delay, I think, Lana, sometimes. Lana Turner, everybody. Lana, the wonderful Lana Turner. I oddly, it's kind of weird. We were talking about how much we liked and didn't like the pandemic. And I loved the pandemic because I was home. I've been home for over a week. And the week before that, my wife was with me on a ship. And this week, I'm working an actual comedy club where my wife will be with me. Then I will be home, except for 5 days, all of August, which tells you that somebody living in my house that's not me is going to be ready for me to leave in a real vocal way by September. They're going to be like, you are done. I have been, okay, Shauna's here. Shauna. I have been married for 33 years. Anybody else? Anybody?
Not that long, but yes.
Anybody? Can anybody beat that?
Yes.
How long?
42.
Yay!
Wow.
Hey.
40. Well, but now let me ask you this though. How long have you been around? Because I have been. People ask me the secret to a successful marriage, and one of them is that I've been a comedian full time for 38 years. So I've literally been gone more than half the time. I've been gone at least 6. My wife has at least 16 years of that time to forget what she doesn't like about me.
That sounds convenient.
And I know I think for her, it is the greatest thing. And I'm not around long enough for my faults to be a breaking point, right? They're not a deal breaker. If I was around all the time, she probably would have bailed a long time ago. But let me say this before we start. My wife loves having me around, right? Now, let's be clear. She doesn't want me in the room with her. She wants me available in another room to be called when she needs me, and then I can head back to the waiting area till I'm needed again. I think that's the secret to marriage right there. Not counting the secret to marriage, not counting the wedding and the honeymoon. My wife and I have only been in the same room 3 weeks, 4 days, and 11 hours. So that's it. Pure bliss. 38 years. So. Okay. Well, that was just a little marriage talk right there. Now, let's go to what I consider jokes. Here we go. The new TikTok challenge that is making teens excited. Anyone know what it is?
Nope.
The door kick challenge. Yep.
Oh.
Now, a lot of us grew up playing Ding Dong Runaway, right? Now, though, groups of teens full force kick homeowners' doors, trying to kick them in, and then they run away.
Oh, wow.
This has led to another fun challenge, the remove the bullet from your ass contest.
Oh, wow.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Also, another one is, have you seen this one? See, this one, the kick in the full door thing, I didn't like hurting people or breaking things. I like doing silly stuff. The one that I might have done though, they're starting to surf subways. That's the thing.
Oh, again?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Nope.
it's coming back.
not a good
Nope.
idea.
The
Not a
what?
good idea.
I would have. I hate to say it, but I might have tried that one because
Oh, geez,
I
Brad.
was an idiot. Well, we used to do the thing where you get behind the car in the winter and you grab on as they go around the corner and you have your boots and you slide, you grab the bumper and it pulls you in the snow. Oh, we did that all the time.
Yeah. Who hasn't?
I'm telling you. One time,
white
one time, four of us grabbed a little VW Beetle and it couldn't go. We were too heavy for it. Okay, Trump. Trump is struggling with his deflection tour to get everyone to stop looking at the little problem that he spent more time with Epstein and preteen girls than the Cookie Monster with chocolate chips. He has now gone through Obama, Harris, Biden. He's moved on to Oprah. He now wants to put Beyonce in jail for treason, for God's sakes. Las Vegas is taking bets on who the South Park Lothario is going to accuse of crimes next. I put down $20 on a bet, 30 to 1 for Zamfir. Let me tell you right now. Is it just that pan flute he's blowing?
Ooh.
How many people remember Zamfir?
Yeah.
Chuck, did you know Zamfir? Did you? No, I don't think Chuck.
I've heard of him.
Hey, how about Richard Clayderman? Anybody buy the Richard Clayderman tapes?
No.
Oh, man, but just remember that guy. People, he has sold over 10 billion albums. We don't know to who. Tech firm Astronomer, been in the news, right? No one had ever heard of them until their CEO started cheating, and then everyone knows them. They hired Gwyneth Paltrow to raise awareness about them. It might be a little late on this one, but Gwyneth was hired to change the conversation toward the company's core business, which has worked because now everyone wonders what their employees' vaginas smell like.
Oh, ew.
Who is the correct response?
Ooh.
I was gonna say crotch, but that wouldn't have made the would crotch have been better? I don't think there's any
No.
better. Okay. Hey, aren't you glad that this week is mostly women? A woman in the Miami airport was caught trying to smuggle turtles in her bra through the TSA.
Oh,
What?
Yep. Tried to smuggle a turtle in each bra.
oh my God.
Say, one turtle sadly died, and the other has finally been weaned to solid food. By the way, I have a little tip from the TSA to people who do this. It's not against the law to take a turtle through TSA, put it in a damn carrier. It's not against the law. Do that. You can do it. I don't know what she was thinking.
Just saying.
For some reason, wanted to stuff them in her bra. I don't know. A resort town in France has announced fines for people who wear bathing suits or go topless while walking through town. And this is men or women. No topless, no bathing suits. They don't want half-naked people wandering around the shops and streets. The mayor himself posted, could we keep your nipples and thongs where they belong in my office? A wee wee. Hey, I wasn't going to do this till later, but I'm going to do it now since things are not going well. My wife and I watched the movie Sinners last night. Who's watched that movie? Okay. You know, have I ever done anything any of you done ever?
I don't do horror.
I never heard of that. The Sinners, you have to watch it. It is a very period piece in the 1930s in the South in Mississippi about a two brothers and they're black, and 90% of people in this thing are black except for Mary and the vampire, the main vampire. They come back to their town to open a juke joint in 1932, and it is so stunningly beautiful. Where to stream? Amazon. So it is so stunningly beautiful. Michael B. Jordan
Hey, Jordan.
plays both twins, and it's this beautiful, stunning thing. And then, of course, there's all these vampires. But it's all this. Think about, the Bayou, Mississippi back in the 30s and black culture, and it is just so perfect. And then after I watched it, so amazing, I looked. It's not streaming on Facebook, Carla. Very good. So wait, we're not streaming on Facebook?
It's streaming.
Oh, it is. Okay. Someone
Okay.
said sorry.
I think
Carla, you
that's
scared me
possible.
because God knows there's 4 people missing out. Okay. So, back to me and Michael B. Jordan. This you can all just picture how the culture of the time and how it sounds of the just the sharecroppers and the people and I thought this is so beautiful, just the language and the accents. And then I thought at the end I watched the credits and I thought, wait a minute, they've dubbed this in German, Swedish. I mean, how different is that when like Sweden? You got the voodoo. I don't. It's the same. It's German. I got down here though. It got the Juka joint. Okay, fine. Anyway, just can't picture it. Can't picture it. Okay. Next up, Justin Timberlake is getting in a lot of ire for the fact he has stopped singing during his concerts. Have you all seen that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start my stand-up shows that way from now on. Hey, a horse walks into a bar. He does like a line and then he just stands there and lets the audience sing the rest. Fans who may be paid thousands of dollars or more for tickets are livid that they're only hearing voices from the crowd, and I can fix this. Fans of Justin, if you're watching, and I know you are, because we have the same crowd. Fans of Justin, lead in close. If you want Justin to sing, shut up. Stop singing. Just quit it. If you don't sing, he will. I guarantee it, 100%. And then once your off-key blustering is less quiet than a 700 definition speaker, JT will bring the sexy back. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Couple more. Trump said today he can pardon Ghislaine Maxwell, and he has never been to Epstein Island. And then a monkey flew out of his ass. Okay. By the way, nobody's heard of this yet, but South Park used their season opener to do a Trump episode. Has anybody heard this? Am I the first one to mention this to you? Did you know South Park began in 1997?
Yep.
It is older than. What year were you born, Chuck?
2006.
96?
2006.
2000. Yes, 2000. South Park began, and would you think they're the only honest news in the United States? That's the best thing. The episode was great, but do we have zero rules with content on TV now? They're just zero. I don't even mean the penis. Does the FCC even exist anymore at this point?
Barely not.
Barely. I went to the 1999. In 1999, they did the South Park movie. Remember the South Park movie?
Yeah.
And it hit theaters, and we were all amazed because within 5 minutes, it was the filthiest thing that I've ever seen in my life. It was stunningly filthy. And now the Trump episode and regular cable make the original movie look like Lilo and Stitch. I just don't get it. And not only did we see Trump's thingy, but now we really know the camera adds at least 2 inches. All right. The U.S. 2 more, and then we'll have a joke, and then we'll try to play this thing. Model host Tyra Banks, you know Tyra Banks, said she eats crumbs left on the floor of her house.
What?
Even if she finds them a week later, she'll eat crumbs off the floor.
Really?
Yeah, she said that it's fine because she doesn't let anyone wear shoes in her home, and it makes her feel nostalgic for her teen years when floor crumbs was the only food her agent let her eat.
That's sad.
That is super sad, isn't it? And I hate to say it, probably true. Hey, in the world of my daughter, the U.S. government is breeding billions of flies to drop on Mexico and southern Texas to fight a flesh-eating maggot, which is now the second contender for band name, flesh-eating maggot. But in first place for band names is the name of that maggot they're going to eradicate, screwworm fly. That is band name. these flies that they release, here's how they do this. They release these billions of flies, and they're all male flies, and they have been radiated, and they're sterile, right? And then if they mate with the females, there's no larva. And what mostly happens is the male flies after radiation go, girl, that pulva is so last season. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay. They made him gay. And lastly, everyone died this last week. Everyone. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
really.
Who didn't die? Ozzy died. Sad. Hulk Hogan. Good riddance. Chuck Mangione died. Oh, that was wild.
Yeah, what's up?
And now, did anyone have on their bingo card poor Malcolm Jamal Warner, for God's sakes?
No.
Oh my gosh. Right?
That is a hard
Yeah.
one. That is so hard. He was only 54 and he had a young family, young daughter, young wife. And the worst of it all, we had to hear from Cosby. That was the worst part.
Oh,
He
God.
had to make a dang statement, didn't he? Okay, here we go. Hey, Carly, you want to do that thing where you come in after this just for the help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Here, I'm going to do this joke, and then you come in. Every week, for those that don't know, is I write a dad joke, old joke. I write these jokes. Here we go. How do monkey friends pay for dinner? How do monkey friends pay for dinner? Everyone chimps in.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Carly, you're supposed to already be in. I don't know what you're